Waving a hand at the farmer in appreciation, Tanaka continued heading past the farm. She was happy to know that she'd already received clues as to where the horned rabbits were located. I guess it's true what the guard had said about horned rabbits being viewed in such a negative light, Tanaka talked to herself. In front of her, off in the distance, were some people on the road, making their way back towards the town. One of them had a long spear leaning on their shoulder while talking with the others in the group. Looks like another group of adventurers, Tanaka thought to herself. Getting off the road after passing the farm, Tanaka made her way in the direction that the farmer had pointed towards. In front of her, there were no signs of farms or houses. Above, the blue sky indicated the fair weather to be expected for the rest of the day. No longer on the road, the grass reached halfway up her shins. Though it was slightly tall, it wasn't enough to impede her ability to walk through it. Tanaka enjoyed the scenery, but in her mind, she reminded herself that there were monsters somewhere in the grassy area. Her eyes looked for any movements that moved differently than the others, hopefully indicating towards a monster making its way through the grass. I know that there are things not just horned rabbits that have this area as their territory, Tanaka talked to herself as she turned her head slowly with her eyes scanning the area. Her hands were close to being made into fists, but stopped just shy of it. She wanted to keep her hands ready to either grab something or strike it. The ground itself, fortunately, wasn't rocky or had sticks laying about. Without anything to make her trip, Tanaka was better able to concentrate on watching out for movement, whether from a rabbit or something else. As a breeze gently blew past, flowing over the grass and making them gracefully bend, seeing the flower of the grass run across the land made it look like a wave going over the ocean's surface. While enjoying the sight, Tanaka's eyes tracked on something odd. With the wind blowing over the grass and making a ripple on top by the bending of the vegetation, there was a section that didn't move. It was like a rock in a river protruding out of the water and preventing the liquid from continuing in the direction as the rest of the current. Spotting the oddity, Tanaka raised her hands. Likely sensing that it was spotted, there was movement of the grass as whatever was hiding began heading over to where Tanaka was standing. Not knowing whether it was a horned rabbit or something else, Tanaka tried to keep her mind loose and ready to react to whatever the threat was that approached her. When it was a dozen feet away, she could spot white fur. On the front, sticking out of the grass, was a horn. Found one. Tanaka grinned as she ready to take it on. Her eyes opened as the monster's speed rapidly increased. The monster dashed through the grass and then proceeded to leap out with the horn aimed at her. Quickly turning her body to the side, Tanaka felt a slight impact in her vest as the horn grazed it. With the reflexes used to take down the two-headed wolf, Tanaka immediately struck the rabbit on its back with a gauntlet. Since the rabbit was in the air, the monster had no opportunity to escape from its current predicament. Tanaka felt a satisfying crunch as the left fist hit the spine of the monster. "Got you!" Tanaka cried out in happiness. With its back broken, the rabbit tumbled on the grass. A few spasms were seen before it lay still. Seeing that the monster had died, Tanaka grinned, feeling happy that she had successfully defeated one of the creatures. With how much strength was necessary to take it down, it made her think that hunting the monsters wouldn't be too difficult. But after feeling giddy about the wind, Tanaka calmed herself down by thinking that it would be possible that the monster appeared in a group. If it was only one horned rabbit that she had to go up against, it wouldn't be an issue. But Tanaka didn't know if she'd be able to leave unscathed if there were more than one.